Hello, I am Nick the Tool and I'm back with another fantastic product from Snap-on. So today we're talking toolboxes. You'll have seen my heritage video which tells you all about one of those 40-inch toolboxes which are sat over there. You'll have seen my classic series videos which is going to talk to you all about this size box here. This is a classic 78 which I'm sure you'll have seen it around loads of workshops, but this is something you don't see every day. This is an Epic 68-inch wide Epic, 30 inches deep, and it stands just over 4 foot with the armor edge top on, so a bit of a monster. So let's tell you a little bit about it. We'll start right at the bottom. So this has got Iso-Ride casters. So these are a hard rubber caster and they're actually crowned, so they're dome shaped, so the contact point's right in the center, so very little friction with the ground, nice and easy to move around. If I pull the pin out on the side here, the caster will rotate fully through 360 degrees, and every caster is the same, so you can have it operating like a shopping trolley if you wanted to. Other benefits of this, obviously all 4 casters lock, and they also are on suspension, so if your floor is uneven, you're not going to have that balancing on 3-wheel problem that you can get with some toolboxes. This will self-level and level your toolbox for you. So great casters on the bottom of the toolbox. As we move up into the box, all of the Snap-on toolbox range are made of a high carbon alloy steel, and that means the steel is extremely hard, very hard wearing, and is going to stand up to the rigors of your everyday job. Also, the spot welds on Snap-on toolboxes are the highest spot weld count of any toolbox in the world, so you're going to get a lot more strength when you're buying a Snap-on box, and this is obviously reflected in the price. So our boxes aren't cheap, but they are made quality and they are designed to last. So Snap-on build something like an Epic box, they build the box and then they work out after it's built what price it needs to be to sell at, rather than trying to make a box for a price point, which is what a lot of the other competitors tend to do. So let's talk about some of the features you can't see. This is the outside of the toolbox. There is actually an inside to the toolbox as well, which is a separate piece of steel. So these have got Z strengtheners welded into the box to stop any racking, any distortion. And your runners are actually mounted in 3 places inside that internal wall to give you plenty of strength. When we look at the top of the box, there are gussets put into the corners which are welded in place to stop the box from racking sideways when you're moving it around with plenty of load. And this piece of steel comes up and folds over the top, and it actually folds up over and then sticks out, so it comes up like that, folds over and then comes out like that, and you can sit the top piece of steel on top. That means you've got maximum strength for any pressure going down. So if you want to put a top box on here, no problem, you won't have any distortion and it will stand up to the rigors of every day moving it around the workshop. Let's talk about the drawers. So Epic series, this has got 2 rollable slide in here, and these are each going to offer you 16 stone of support. So this drawer will take 32 stone. It's nice and deep. You can put all your sockets in here without any problems. The front of the drawer is fitted with this latch design, and this is what enables the drawer to lock into place, and it's very easy to open. None of the lock and rolls like you see on some of our other boxes. Also, you'll notice that the drawer actually comes down at the front. If you look inside the toolbox, you'll notice that rather than a drawer being flush like the normal Snap-on boxes, on an Epic it tips inside, giving you an extra inch of storage. So something like a 24-inch breaker bar, 2 foot long, is absolutely swallowed in this box, so you can put it in whichever position you want. If you look at the back of the toolbox here, you can see that the box has got these locking mechanisms that come right the way through. They come through the box and they're actually spot welded on this side. And these have got a tick shape on the back, so if the toolbox is locked and you've left the drawer open, just give the drawer a slam and it will skip over the ladder locking mechanism, and you won't have to worry about opening and locking it every 5 minutes. So very easy, nice way to lock your toolbox, and very secure. If we look at the locking mechanism, it's got a Chubb style design. This is a round bezeled lock, and it's actually recessed into the box to make it more tamper proof, and it's got a spinning bezel on the outside, so lots of security built into there as well. Other features, we got a writing desk on this drawer which slides up and down and can be removed if you wish. Just to show you something about the weight, these are the same drawer slides that we put into the Master series, so as you'll be aware, I mentioned before, 16 stone, I'm 14 stone, but obviously no problem, I can sit on there and it's going to support me. Other features that you get with the Snap-on box, which you don't tend to find so much with your other boxes. If you look at a drawer like this, you look underneath it, you'll see that there's loads of support in here. all built across the box. There's 5 different strengtheners, so you get no sagging whatsoever on that huge drawer. What a lot of our competitors do is they actually weld a piece of steel inside the lid, inside the drawer, and they tell you it's to help divide your tools up, but actually it's the way they add strength to the drawer. You'll also notice 68 inches wide and no stupid centre caster in the middle to support the box. This has got full steel box sections built into the chassis of the toolbox, so it's very, very strong. The bits you can't see, you know with pride that underneath there it's going to be made very, very strong to stand up to what you need it to do. Paint finish. This is a limited edition 100th anniversary toolbox. You can see the logo on here, 669 of 1920. So 1920 was when we started. 100 years of Snap-on this year. So this is a limited edition colour, gunmetal grey, and it's finished in the anodised trims. There are tons and tons of colour combinations for an Epic. Whether you want to change the trim, whether you want to go blackout design, which gives you this black Snap-on badge, and black casters rather than this chrome one that you can see on the Classic series behind here. This is a standard size, standard style of design, and chrome casters where we've got all black on this one. So this is a blacked out toolbox. Loads of storage. You've got loads of big drawers on an Epic, so plenty of room to put stuff. You do need to remember that when you open these drawers, you're nearly 5 foot from the wall. So if you are looking at buying an Epic, make sure you've got room in front of your ramp if that's where you're looking to put it. Last thing you want to do is put your toolbox in and find out when a car's on a ramp that you can't get into it. Okay, so great little box. Things that we can add to this, we can put a locker on the side. Because it's an Epic, you can add on to an add-on. So you can go end locker, end locker, end locker. Some people put 2 on each side and make them like an American fridge because you can swap the doors around. We do a riser workstation. Don't talk about these hutches that Mac talk about. We don't keep any animals in our toolboxes. It's a workstation riser system. So if you want one of those, we can put that on, no problem. We've got wooden tops made of maple. We've got stainless steel tops, which are high density fiberboard with stainless steel, which are ideal for keeping stuff really clean and clinical. Or if you want something hard wearing, this is an Armour Edge or bed liner top. It's steel folded over the high density fiberboard, and then it's given this bed liner finish, so it's very, very robust. All our tops now feature this recess, which gives you a lower domed area in the centre, so your oils aren't going to run off the side or run into your drawers, so it's a lot easier to maintain and look after. So quality toolbox. One thing I didn't mention, your paint finish is a powder coated finish. It's the highest quality paint finish of any toolbox in the world. It's featured the same on all of our toolboxes. If you were to paint it like a car and then you put your hand in aviation fluid and stuck it on the side, all the paint would fall off. So this is a powder coated finish. It's the best industrial finish, so don't compare it to your Ferrari paint job. It's not the same at all. This is a quality industrial paint finish. So if you'd like to know more about this toolbox, then you can jump on a Snap-on truck and ask one of the Snap-on guys. But if you want to watch more of my videos, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and click that notification button, and I'll see you on the next video.